first words that come out of every mother's mouth when I tell them their child has heart disease is, "I didn't know children got heart disease."
The doctors came in the room, and I think my husband and I just melted into a puddle of tears. I mean, it was overwhelming.
We're able to not only perform operations to help these blue babies and other babies with holes in their hearts and the like, but also to get them to a stage where they're now adults.
I feel very empowered by all the things that I've been through, and I wouldn't change those things because I think they give me strength on the inside.
I think research for congenital heart disease is so important. We're trying to understand how we can improve their lives and also their life expectancy in the future.
I have a goal. I want to become a doctor. I want to become a cardiologist nonetheless. And I'm not going to let anything stop me, you know, and I'm just going to keep on going and live each day to the fullest.
The human heart is a remarkable organ. It's the first organ to develop in the embryo, beating and pumping blood to the fetus at only 7 weeks. Its resilience sustains us for a lifetime. In many cultures, the heart takes on another role as the center of our spirit, our feelings, and our love for one another. Yet for all that's been written and studied about the heart, it remains one of the most complex organs in our body. What many people don't know is that the #1 birth defect in the world is found in the heart. It's called congenital heart defects, CHD for short. Hello, I'm Chris O'Donnell. I'm an actor by trade, but in real life I'm a father blessed with 5 healthy children. Unfortunately, not all parents are as lucky as my wife and I. One of my dearest childhood friends is a little boy who was born with a very serious congenital heart defect. And watching how this family has faced the challenges of having a child with a CHD is truly an inspiration. My friends, Mark and Stephanie, are not alone. Every 15 minutes, a child is born with a congenital heart defect. That number translates to about 1% of the population worldwide. Congenital heart defects range from very mild that often go undetected and heal themselves to severe, life-threatening cases that require multiple surgeries and a lifetime of vigilant medical attention. During this program, we're going to explore all aspects of congenital heart defects to help you better understand what it is and how it differs from acquired heart disease. We'll hear from leading experts and learn about amazing advances in both science and technology that are transforming and extending the quality of life for so many. It's important to understand that children born with congenital heart disease become adults with congenital heart disease. It doesn't disappear with age. So we'll take a close look at how people deal with CHD over the course of a lifetime.
In your opinion, what would you say is the #1 birth defect in America?
Down syndrome or cerebral palsy.
Down syndrome?
Autism.
Fetal alcohol syndrome. Cerebral palsy.
Spina bifida.
Cleft lip.
Neuromuscular disease.
Defects of the formation of the brain and things.
When we talk about birth defects, usually congenital heart disease is not on the radar screen.
In the most recent statistics statement from the American Heart Association, congenital heart defects is the #1 birth defect, and among infants with birth defects, the #1 cause of death.
Congenital heart disease is a problem which exists for all children all around the world and at an equal frequency.
Congenital heart disease is the #1 birth defect, and we have not done a very good job at all at telling that story. I think we've focused so much on the care of each individual patient and telling that patient or telling that parent that we're fixing your heart disease, when in fact we are repairing that heart disease, but we're not fixing it. We're not giving them a normal heart. And so most of our families have left us thinking that all the hard work is done, when in reality, it is a lifetime condition.